my internal thoughts really sort of slow down, and I don't think about work. I don't think about anything else. No lifestyle, no family, no relationship stuff. I'm in the moment. And it's my escape. It's my meditation. I love it and I need it and I crave it. I crave it. I'm not a shooter, I'm a hunter. And I'm proud of what I do. I am. This is a skill. And I've spent a lot of time learning how to do it. And I'm good at it. This is my time to be present with myself and be like hyper aware of my surroundings. Like it's really easy to walk through life and not be aware of things. Things pass you every day, all day, and you have no idea about it. And being that present and that in the moment is it's a nice spot to be in. Watching the animal go down, I don't enjoy that part. I enjoy the whole experience. I enjoy everything, being like gearing up, preparing. Have I got the right stuff? Have I got enough food? Have I got enough warm gear? Am I ready? Am I ready to do this? I enjoy being exposed to the elements. I enjoy that risk. I mean, these animals are so incredibly good at what they do. I enjoy chasing the animals, and I enjoy outsmarting the animals. It's a test. It's a great test. The thing that nature teaches you is that age is cruel. I accept that I'm a part of that. I'm going to die one day. I don't know when that's going to happen. And neither does the deer in the field that I will potentially shoot. It doesn't know that it's going to die. Spot and stalk is going out into a wilderness that potentially is unknown, or a wilderness you have to cover a lot of ground, you have to walk a lot. Hills, valleys, a lot of undulating terrains. And you'll be trying to basically pattern deer off their behavioural habits. From loading the round and pulling the trigger, that's a really small part of it. That's 4 seconds of the whole time. The thing that really impacts me most is not the blood on my hands, but it's the warmth leaving the animal's body. It's like a slow release of life. This animal that was once living, that was once breathing, that was warm, that was doing its thing, is now getting cold. It's now becoming just part of the earth, or it's moving on to the next phase. The blood on my hands is me respecting that animal, it's me processing that animal. But it's the animal that, when it loses its warmth, that's when I feel saddened. once the shot's taken and the animal goes down, that's when the real work begins. It's about recovering the animal in the quickest way possible, being able to process it as ethically and as quickly as you possibly can to make sure that the meat is well preserved. It's the honest part of hunting. It's the hard work part, and I really enjoy that the most. Some people might call it crazy, but sweating hard in earning my meat is really, really important to me, because it does feel like I'm respecting that animal. It really, really feels like I'm paying my dues in taking a life, and I'm treating it with respect by working hard to be able to enjoy what it was put here for.
People find it hard to understand why I do it, why I want to do it. I talk about taking the meat from the animal, and they go, hey, you can go buy it from the supermarket, or you can go and do this. You can buy it anywhere. Why do you want to do it? And they ask me, how do I feel about taking a life? For me, it's totally fine, providing I'm doing something with it. I think people in the city see meat as any other item on the shelf in Woolworths, like a Mars bar, pre-packaged chocolate, a pre-packaged, coffee. When you walk past the delis, and there's this big array of meat which has all been processed and come from somewhere, but you've got no idea where it comes from. Meat's farmed purely to be able to, feed our population. But why is it not okay for one person to go out and do it? And do it himself and know where his meat's coming from? Why is there such an issue with that? But it's okay for slaughterhouses and butchers to come through and treat animals incorrectly. Like, why is that okay? When you actually shoot something, kill something yourself, you've got to take responsibility for taking a life. You do. The shoppers who come in to buy the meat have absolutely no connection whatsoever with the meat at all, And as a hunter, you're responsible for the way you kill it, the way you butcher it, your treatment of the animal, and this creates, look, it creates a bond with the animal. We're not out there to cause harm. Out there to kill something humanely and take the meat and take whatever we can out of it.
Why do I do this? Why do I want to go and spend my time out in the bush? Why do I want to pack up all my things and travel 6-7 hours away from my home? And the answer is just to be a part of it. Like, that's all I want to be. I feel by doing this, I'm doing something that I'm meant to do. I'm doing something that I need to do. Because if I don't, I'm essentially just disassociating myself from being a human. And that's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to live my whole life out of a aluminium foil bag. I want to be nourished, and I want to be just part of the world, and that's all there is to it, really.